And now comes the time to colour match the cupboards to this, and also to the box on the back. So we'll just have a look here. And I want it a bit paler, so I think that riptide's going to do it. It's pretty dang close. Just have a look on the box. Once again, that riptide's pretty close. So yeah, I think we'll go with the riptide. That one's too dark, and the one below is too light. Don't know, what do you think? Riptide? So if you imagine this is the bulkhead I was doing before, and we put the riptide in on the cupboards, that should look quite good, I think. Right, the old filler seems to have gone hard, so now it's time to sand this back and get rid of those lumpy bits. God knows what they are, but anyway, we'll get rid of them. Well, either we're finished, or otherwise the battery died. But that thing came to a sudden stop, so I'm going to go and check out and see what the problem is. Let's hope it's not serious. Well, it's charging, so it's a bit hopeful. We'll come back and check it, try it out. Hopefully that's all it was. Otherwise I'm going to be stuck, because I don't have another. Oh yes, I do have another sander, but I'd rather use this one. Anyway, while that's charging, I think I'll get on with taking those hard bits off that flooring in there. The sanding bits come up really well, so yeah, we'll start on that. I think, like all the junk behind me, I'm going to get rid of most of it. Right, catch you soon. Well, someone has been stapling down the little bits of, looks like carpet on this, with these tiny little staples. They're tiny ones, and it's very hard to actually find them in the lump of carpet that's all screwed down. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of work to get this all off, but oh well, we'll just have to poddle along. But, you don't know where those little staples are until you start digging into the carpet. So yeah, very difficult. However, we will get there. I swear to God, some of these staples I'm pulling out for the carpet are getting smaller and smaller. I mean, have a look at this. Look at that. Ridiculous. So that's it. I've got all the carpet off, knocked all the staples out and sanded it back. So what I'm going to do is give it a nice sweep up, and we'll put our first coat on this and see how it comes up, and then we'll do some more filling where it's needed. So yep, that's it, virtually all done. Well, this part of it done anyway. So anyway, we are in the camper, whole three of us, So I've got Pearl in the back, as you can see. Nicholas here. And we're just on our way to take the camper up to go and get a warrant. So that'll be interesting. See how it hasn't been used for quite a while, so it'll be interesting to see what they find, if anything. So we're going to go on the motorway and head up to get the warrant. See you soon. So I dropped the camper off here at Manor and Butler for the warrant, and we'll see what the story is. Hopefully it's all good, but we'll find out. Well, the camper's come back and it's got a clean bill of health. In other words, it passed its warrant yet again. So am I happy? After sanding this down and brushing it all up, getting rid of all the dust, I've now got the first coat of, well, undercoat primer on. So that's quite good. There are a couple of places where I'll need to fill in. There's one there and one over there, so I'll do those a bit later on. And I've also managed to do, if I turn this around, the walls on the inside as well, giving them one coat all the way along, and on the other side done that as well. Oh, there's a wall there, so I've done that as well. So it's a start, and we'll see how it goes. Now I've also done the inside wall, given it one coat. Not worried about the edges because all that's not going to be seen. We're just going to trim that off nice and neat when the time comes. Same with this side, as you can see it's quite rough around the edges here. Not worried about that, that'll be trimmed off and looked all nice. And same with, there's a lot of work to do in this corner here, so I've got plenty to do on this side, but anyway, at least it's a start, getting those done. Floor's come up really well, so I'm quite pleased with that. So progress. Now I've glued and screwed the bottom support for that bulkhead. That's all in place. Now I've strengthened up this wall a bit more on the side because it was moving before. Now it's all solid, same as the wall on the other side here. And now we'll do a partial fit of the bulkhead and see how it looks. If I don't have it in the right place, it's either going to be too far back or otherwise too far forward, and then the squad won't fit in. So now I'm going to give that a quick measure. Now I've got the bulkhead temporarily put in place, and as you'll know there are gaps all the way along the roof, down the sides, etc. I've got to take care of. So it's only just sitting there. It's not too bad, so we will trim off the edges, get those all looking nice, and I've got to paint, put some more paint on those, but not worried about that until after I put that edge trimming on. Put the squad back in place just to make sure it fits okay, and it fits beautifully, so that's good. So that's about as far as I can go, so I've got to go and get some timber, so that'll be enough I think for this week. I'll get some timber because I've got to make a cupboard door for there as well. See how we go.